Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the third episode of our 10-part series of our challenge to see if we can win 5 wins, or what we're trying to do is 40 units for 10 days. So far we are 1-1. First day, first session we did not win. Second session we did win. So we are now trying for our third session to see what we can do. So this, looking at what's been happening up to this point, the numbers are kind of happening, winning. It's not hot like it was in the previous session, but I'm going to see what happens after this next spin on whether we're diving in or not. Right now it looks like a 53% of the numbers are coming, 53% of the winners are coming from numbers that have come out 53% of the time. Let's see, that is a 21 or a 20. So that was another miss. That's 3 misses in a row from when the last winner was when the 13 came out. And so there was 3 misses. I think I'm going to let one more go by before we jump in. Maybe even 2, to be honest. But definitely we're going to let this one go by. Oh, well, I've been online for a while watching the action. Let's come back in here and see what we can get. So yep, so far we're 1-1. Our balance is at 143.03. We did catch an extra $1 for our free dollar bonus that you get every day. And then I picked up 10 cents playing. There was a string of black at the end of the last session. And I put 10 cents down on red and hit that. So that got us our lost ones, and then put 10 cents down again and then won and got us up to 142.03. So that was another loser. I think I'm going to go one more weight here. It's not been hitting any of these streets that have been hot. It's been moving around a little bit. So let's let one more happen. And then we're going to jump in. Make sure I have the 10 cents clicked. I do. And then we're going to jump in here. So we'll see, that is a 16. So yeah, that's the 5th miss. I think we're okay to jump in on now. Yeah, because this would have been the 6th progression. So we're starting at what would have been the 6th progression. We're jumping in here on the 1st. So it's going to have to go to 11. What would have been 11 misses on the streets, which is rare. So, but I'm sure it's going to be like hold my beer. But let's see what we can get going here. Our third session, I am starting with 40-cent units, so we are trying to get a little bit greedy here. All right, so that was good timing coming in. We got the first win. Very good. So we're 1 win down, 4 to go. Excuse me. So you can see that I don't jump in right away like I used to. I used to, just jump right on in. That would have been pretty low on our bankroll had we done that. Yes, we would have won, but we would have had to gone all the way out to the 6th progression, which is probably where we would not have been wanting to be. So kind of waiting it out, seeing how things are going. Seems like when you get past the 4th miss, you kind of want to jump in at that point. But yeah, let's see what's going on here. So that was the last 12 in a while. So yeah, on the third 12, that was the last one in a while. So yeah, they were all been pretty cold out there, as you can see up here. So let's go ahead and let's put that in. Yep, so we are 1 win. We need 4 more. We're going to go for our 40 units, which will be a $16 profit. So that should get us to 159.03. So that won't be bad if we can get up there. Like I say, this bankroll I've been gradually building up slowly over the last maybe week, 10 days. And I'm glad to see that we've been able to build something here. All right, so that is a winner. So that's a half of a full unit win there. So that is good. So we are 1.5 wins away. Yep. So, I mean, we're 1.5 wins in, 3.5 wins away. Sorry about that. So yeah, hope everybody is doing well. Again, I know I disappeared for a while, had a lot of things going on, but I am back now, and I'm wanting to continue to grow the channel and grow the community and get people again interested in the program. Like I said in the first episode, if you're interested in being a beta tester, please drop me a comment, and we will work a way to get together and hook up, and I can get you a copy of the application. Email, Discord. I'm on Discord. I can get you that information. So yeah, be interested in getting a few more testers before we, do our giveaway that we talked about a few months ago. Yeah, because I don't want to give away a buggy application or application that people are having issues with. So, right, this is 11, so that is our second loss here. So let's see if we can get a win here. Let's try not to go too deep. I mean, it's good that we won 1.5, so that it built up a little bit of profit for us. So, we're only what, $2 or $1.60 below what we started with, so that's not bad. So we can go up to like probably the 6th progression if we have to. So we're gonna stop if we are down 50 units, which will be $20. So that would be 123.03. So if our balance is down to that or close to that, we are going to stop and call it a session and go from there and let the session just go. Because one thing I've found is that if you chase a session, you can wipe your entire bankroll out. You can hit one bad session and boom, all your bankroll's gone. And it's like, why do that? Why chase when it's not happening? If it's not happening, cut your losses, come back another day. Maybe you get a ride, get on a good roll with the numbers and get a hot session going and make your money back. So yeah, there's no point in losing your entire bankroll on one bad session. So set a limit, and I set it at 50 units, and we're trying to get 40 units per day. So once we hit the 40 per session, once we hit that 40, we're good to go. All right, so that is another loss, which is not okay, but if we would have won there, it would have been just broke even. But now on this 5th progression, if we hit, we'll actually make profit. So we're going to go for it here. So we're at 131. We're down now $12. So we can do one more hit, one more bet if we miss, and then we will call it a session. It will be interesting at the end of our 10 sessions where we are in wins and losses. All right, but there is a win. A nice 7 that came right in time. Nice win, 1920, puts us up to 151.03, so that is very nice. So hitting, like I say, hitting on the 4th progression, we would have been just even, but hitting on that 5th one was nice. And we made some profits. So we are 2.5 wins in. We just need 2.5 wins more. Well, 3 wins. We need 3 wins, but at the betting progression, at 2 counts as a half of our unit. It would only be 4 units instead of 8 on the profit. And what do we got there? 2. There we go. Nice on the back-to-back. Gotta love when you can get back-to-back. It was in the 4 and it bounced out, which was nice. All right, so we are now up to 3.5 of our desired units. So we wanted 5 full wins, but we have 3 full wins and 1 half a win because of the betting progression and where we were. So we are 2 wins away of getting our $16 or 40 units of what we're going for here. Rolled right out of that 3, didn't it? Rolled right out of it. But the third 12 has been very cold, as you can see. Very, very cold. Alright, so let's put that in. Alright, so if we get a win here on the second progression, that'll be a half of our win that we're looking for. Or half of a full unit instead of 40 cents. Or excuse me, instead of $1.60 profit, we'll have 80 cents profit, which will be half of our goal for a win. That is an 8, so there we go. That's our half. That's another half right there. All right, we just need one more win. That's all we need. Not on the second progression. If we get it on the second progression, we're going to need 2 more wins. But if we can get it here on the first or on the third, we will have what we are looking for. So right now we have 2 wins on progression 1, 2 wins on progression 2, and 1 win at progression 5. Earlier the better, because you are not sweating, and I do not. Ooh, there we go, 2. Look at that. Boom. We got it. We're done. We got our 5 wins, and we got our 40 units. And there we go. I'm going to turn the betting off. We're going to hit the cash out, and there we go. We got 40 units, $16 in 9 minutes and 16 seconds. With 34 spins of play. Well, portion of those were spins that were put in up to that point before we started playing, but to get the history. But yeah, $9, $16, 40 units at 9 minutes and 16 seconds. Not bad. Not a bad little session of work. So we are at, we got out just in time because there was a 0, there was a loss. So we now have 2 winning sessions and 1 losing session. So right now we're doing good on our challenge. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.